For all things Halloween, this is hauntformer, and welcome back to another horrifying food review. Well, not really a food review today necessarily, unless you count a drink as food. If you can eat a drink, then today is a food review, or a drink. You know what? I'm just gonna bring in the food and drink in question. Today, we are taking a look at yet another Halloween limited edition Mountain Dew. If you remember, I've done this before, believe it or not. The VooDew flavor for 2021 Mountain Dew VooDew. So I did this before, if you remember. Basically, Mountain Dew has been releasing these limited time mystery flavors with this kind of white color. Very vague, and they don't really tell you what it is. Comes out every year now for the past several years for Halloween, and I always like to see what kind of flavor it's going to be. Now, the last time I had it, I wasn't a huge fan of the flavor, but apparently this year is pretty good, so I have high hopes for VooDew. I've talked about it before. I am a big fan of the traditional Mountain Dew. I don't like a lot of the other offset flavors necessarily, like Baja Blast I'm not a big fan of. I think there's one like Voltage, the patriotic one that comes out around summertime, around 4th of July, I'm not a big fan of either. The only other one that I kind of like is the orange one, the Live Wire. I like the taste of that. But we're gonna give this a shot. I hope it's a spooky taste, hence the spooky food review. But we will find out, won't we? And if you want to pick it up for yourself, I got this particular bottle at Target, but I know it's available at other places as well, but you probably have a Target in your area where you could find it. So, 270 calories if you drank the whole bottle in one gulp, which I suppose you probably could if you're really thirsty, feeling real spooky and festive. Interesting smell. Very sweet, and it smells like something familiar, but there's only one way to find out. So let me tell you this. I'm gonna have a few more sips, by the way, but the smell smells like a gummy worm or a gummy bear.
Oh, I'm a gummy bear.
Then when you taste it, it tastes kind of like gummy Sprite. The soda in it adds the carbonation and kind of that ting, that zing in there. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's much better than the one I had before. I still wouldn't say it's like top tier soda. Basically, soda to me is like liquid candy. So, to me, it's pretty sweet. It's almost a little too sweet for my taste, but it does have that gummy flavor, which is kind of spooky. Maybe you don't correlate gummies with Halloween, but they're really popular around this time of year, so I can definitely see why this would be the flavor of the year.
Yeah.
That one's pretty good. I'd probably give it a 3 out of 5. Not the best I've had, but certainly not the worst flavor of Mountain Dew. And it has a good gummy kind of flavor to it. I think if that's what they were going for with this, then I think they got it pretty close for putting gummy into a soda, that is. And it does go with the spookiness. It fits the theming, I guess. Especially if it's a gummy worm, I see that angle more than a gummy bear, but I guess either would work fine for VooDew here. I'm going to take one more sip of my VooDew, and then we'll say cheers. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you tried this and if you too can taste the gummy flavor, which I'm tasting, and I saw some comments online which kind of supported that theory too. But yeah, I can definitely tell that's what the intention was supposed to be. Thank you for watching, and remember, for all things Halloween, this is hauntformer.